Hey guys, Dr. Rob here, and I wanted to welcome you down to my health corner, where today we're going to discuss how to use specific teas during intermittent fasting or fasting period when you want to target your liver, or maybe you want to target your lymph, or maybe you want to target your kidneys during your fasting period to accelerate the healing and improvement in those areas. Now, as you partake in this journey with me along the teas, if you find that you like this information, please hit the like button. If you want to hang out with me more, subscribe. And if you want to always be notified, then please hit the bell so you can get notified. So for starters, we're going to look at three systems in the body. We're going to look at the liver, we're going to look at the lymphatic system, and we're going to look at the kidneys. Those are three huge organs or systems of detoxification in the body that often need a little extra help because they're so unbelievably polluted. Okay, so first off, how do you know if you should target your liver, your kidneys, or your lymph with your teas? Because there's different teas for each part of the body. Well, we're going to do that via symptoms. And if wherever you have the most symptoms, we're going to break it down into these three groups. That's where you should focus your teas on. Okay, so with the kidneys, there's often lower back pain, or what's known as flank pain, where pain comes from the lower back along the side of the body. In addition to that, there's swelling or fluid retention most often in the lower legs, ankles, and feet. The urine can also be cloudy. There could be kidney stones or a history of kidney stones. There can be electrolyte deficiencies, fatigue, as well as the person that has kidney problems can experience almost a deadness in their body. And it's due to the electrolyte imbalance. They could just feel incredibly like their muscles ache, their whole body is just fatigued, they can't get moving. We're going to get into the liver next. So with the liver, you have things like fluid retention now in the abdomen. You have this pot belly. It's called ascites. I know it might sound like a Greek god, but I promise you definitely won't look like a Greek god with this type of thing. There's bad breath or foul breath. There can be odor under the armpits. There can be problems with the skin like brown aging spots, eczema, psoriasis, itchy skin, dandruff, as well as there can be multiple hormonal imbalances. Like a person might have thyroid issues, they might have adrenal issues, they might have PCOS, they might have several different hormonal imbalances or hormonal issues that they're aware of. And the reason why that occurs is the liver is the hub of hormonal balance. Your liver helps to keep your thyroid hormone in balance. It helps to keep your adrenal hormones in balance. It helps to keep your female hormones in balance and your male hormones in balance. It helps to activate certain pituitary hormones. So it does a whole lot in the body when it comes to hormonal balance. So that's another clue as to if it's more than likely your liver or not. Now, again, I'm going to get to the tea that's going to be best for your liver in just a second. Okay, and the last one is going to be your lymphatic system. So your lymph will collect fluid all over your body, meaning everything is kind of swollen. Your face is full and round and swollen. Your arms, you have like this extra fat or material under your arms. Your hands can be swollen and puffy. Really, your whole body can swell. And the reason why that is because lymph travels everywhere. As a matter of fact, you have 3 times more lymphatic fluid in your body than you have blood. So think about how much blood you have. You have 3 times that, 300% more lymphatic fluid in your body than blood. In addition to that, this person can have immune problems, autoimmune conditions, as well as sinus problems. They'll deal with a congestion periodically. But what's the real telltale sign? Well, one of them is in fluid collection. With the kidneys, the fluid collection is usually only in the lower legs, hands, and feet. With the liver, there's this hot belly or this extra weight in the abdomen. It's not so much belly fat, it's actually fluid that bleeds from the liver into the abdomen. And then the third is the lymph, which collects fluid all over the body. So the whole body's puffy. Okay, so now how do we do this with intermittent fasting and what are the teas that we use? So if you intermittent fast, let's say you eat from 12 noon to 6 p.m. So you fast for 18 hours, you eat for 6 hours. Okay, so you start your fast at 6:01 p.m. If you'd like, when we're looking at the liver, you're going to start by having a cup of green tea, providing it's not going to interfere with your sleep. Then the next morning when you wake up, let's say you wake up at 7 a.m., well, you're going to be fasting from 7 a.m. until noon, until you eat. During that fasting period, here's where it's most important to have 2 or 3 cups of green tea for the liver. And yes, you want green tea for the liver. And the reason why is there was a 2020 study that looked at 15 other studies that showed green tea had the ability to reduce elevated liver enzymes in people with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So if you have fatty liver, green tea is your go-to tea. And if you have fatty liver, you definitely want to incorporate intermittent fasting. Okay, now with the kidneys, you want to go with dandelion tea or you want to go with red clover tea. If you are a woman, have kidney problems, and also have menopausal type symptoms, you want to move more towards the red clover tea than the dandelion tea. Now, if you have things like kidney stones, it's good to have some dandelion tea, but you want to add like a half a wedge or a quarter wedge of lemon, and you want to do a lot of lemon water. Sometimes it's good to drink it through a straw, like a glass straw, because the lemon water can beat up your teeth in some people. So, but you want to do that all morning. You could have a cup or two again in the evening, but all morning, if you wake up at 7, you want to have 2-3 cups of tea. That's going to help to flush your kidneys even that much more during your fasting period. And lastly is the lymph. With your lymphatic system, you want to use either red root tea or you want to use nettle tea. Both of those are wonderful for the lymphatic system. Again, you could even split those up where maybe in the morning you do a cup of nettle and a cup of red root tea. When you're done eating, you ate from 12 to 6, 12 noon to 6 p.m. Now in the evening time, maybe you want to have a cup of red root tea or a cup of nettle tea before bed. So you can do that as well, providing those teas do not keep you up. So that's how to incorporate specific teas in order to intermittent fast. And if you like this information, please again, give me the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you can come hang out with me and hit that notifications bell. And also check out the information below because I have free stuff out there for you guys so you can check out what we're doing. We have some webinars and stuff that we're running right now. So take a look into that. And I look forward to seeing you back at my Health Corner. Come hang out with me. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time.